Alright, so welcome to another segment. We're going to call this the good, the bad, and the ugly. So we're going to break down each and every one of the performances and tell you what we liked and what we did not like about it.
So first, we are going with Kanto's group doing No Way.
There is no way that No Way should be last place.
The good for me was, I thought the performance was the best of the night. They had mics in their hand, you could tell that they were singing. Other groups are totally lip syncing, and these guys performed super well.
There was a lot of variety in Kanto's deep basses and J-Up's high tone. I don't know why he's not in the top 9. He should be, and that's Kanto. Like, I am a huge fan of Kanto. I know I haven't had the opportunity to talk about him.
You want a legit rapper in the top 9, he's your guy. You want a guy who could sing some bass parts too, he's totally your guy.
The bad is the audience. Oh my god, how can you vote this team to be the worst? There's no way that they're the worst.
I think for the ugly, Taeho, I think he finished last, and he was really good. And, you know, he's kind of on the borderline of getting eliminated. If he gets eliminated with this performance, that's totally crappy. He's so good.
So next up, we have...
Mine. Okay, that is not gonna be a thing, so cut it out, guys.
The good for mine is B-Joo or B-Joo.
B-Joo. This is this guy's name. Is this his real name or is this stage name?
It's his real name.
He definitely stood out. I think he is a sunshine boy. He's very bright, and this is like the first time he's really been able to show himself. Yeah.
The other good, Marco's hair.
Yes, he lost the dreads, man.
Yeah, you know, I think that made him stand out. But now he's back to kind of regular hair.
Okay, we're just gonna go straight into the bad. There's so many things wrong with the song, you know what I mean? I feel like, I know this is geared for younger kids and whatnot, but the people who are in this group, they don't suit that. You have not Top Dog, but Field Dog, who is on top. He's doing this really cute concept, which, you know, I don't think he really fits because he's this b-boy. You have Rock Hyun, who is one of the best singers, but he can't really showcase his singing skills, I feel.
It's not a good song. They wanted it to be very catchy, and it just did not turn out to be that way.
Well, for us at least. I think, I don't know, the contestants found it catchy. I don't know if that's just like a big sales job. Maybe that's something that's lost in translation. And, you know, I'll give them credit for that. The ugly, I know I love Jungha. I started calling him my little brother from the get-go. He's a really good, well-intentioned guy. The only thing that really matters is your mindset. You know, if you believe that you belong here, you belong here. And if you don't believe in yourself, no one else is going to. And I think Jungha definitely does not believe in himself. Jungha would be a better fit on a show like Produce 101 versus the Uni. Because these guys are trying to reboot their careers and they have a lot of talent, and Jungha is kind of going the other way where he's trying to get into the industry with no talent.
So next up we have My Story. Good is the nice little kind of friendship from Ki-jung and Ray Kwan. He did it in a very nice way. He did it in a way that he just wanted Ki-jung to do well. Now, since there was the tragic loss of the funniest member of the show, Casper, has there been anybody to replace that in your heart?
So for me, the good in this song, we had Sungju. This guy is genuinely funny. The difference between him and Casper, this guy's talented, he can sing, he can dance. I believe he's a really good looking guy. I don't know why he is like bottom 5 in terms of votes. The bad.
Ooh, you know, it's kind of hard to put this out there. Like Ki-jung, now we kind of realize he's been going through some struggles. You know, puberty has hit him. He went from this amazing voice just like a little while ago, and he was like this nerdy, chubby-ish kind of kid, and now he's grown up, and his voice is different, and it's hard for him to accept this.
You kids at home, do not pick on the fat, ugly kids in school. I cannot believe that this is the same person. You know, it's like this kid grew into that guy. Now for the ugly.
So, I mentioned this before, we kind of haven't gotten to it, but Sejong. I know that recently they've shown a better side of him, but from what I see, these guys aren't relying on him for advice. They're not saying like, we really need you, we really respect you. I think that he's kind of just putting himself out there, being like, I'm going to lead you guys, I'm going to choreograph, I'm going to be the center, and you guys just follow me.
Sejong's a very talented guy, but he's very competitive. You can't just try to be a nice guy, you're either nice or you're not.
Yeah, so the all-day group,
Yeah.
this is the big group. This is the winner, spoiler alert.
I mean, this group was a group of superstars. Like, all these guys are freaking male models, no joke.
Come on, what is the good of this group?
The way they look, you know what I mean? Every one of these guys have solid looks, solid expressions.
Models help people. They make them feel good about themselves.
They also show them how to dress cool and wear their hair in interesting ways.
Yeah.
These guys are poster material. You know, if you go to your local K-pop store and you were to look on the walls and decide on what posters to buy, these are the guys you want to pull.
It's a charismatic song, performance, and group. So I think everything worked out for them. I can see why they won. I personally, you know, I like No Way, but All Day was really, really, really well done. Is there anything bad for you about All Day?
The only knock I have against this song was that it's just not my cup of tea. It's a more aggressive boy song. It's kind of, you know, oh, be a manly man. Like, this is kind of the type of song it was. And I personally don't like those kind of songs. So I know.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. That's not a knock on their group. It's just how the song was. So I can't really blame them for that. But they did kill the performance. And now for the ugly.
Fucking lip syncing.
Oh yeah.
It was terrible. Like, I know that a lot of these groups, they got this background track and stuff, but there are dudes like Hansol who can't even lip sync. Like, in this part right here, he's clearly not even mouthing whatever's coming out. And, you know, as a performer, of course you do have to lip sync sometimes, but man, this is really, really bad.
The show did not do these performances justice. A lot of these guys can sing, but by forcing them to lip sync, they just don't look comfortable, they don't look normal, and their vocals are just not as powerful. So I honestly believe that each and every one of these performances would have been 10 times better if these guys were allowed to sing. And I understand that the producers wanted to preserve the integrity of their song, so they pre-recorded it, but I felt like these guys are good enough to pull off these songs, and it lacked the impact because of that. Alright, now for the last guy's song. What was the song?
What is it?
For question, what were some of the good points out of the song?
I think the only kind of saving grace for me, at least as a positive, is Madtown. Madstown. Getting back together.
For me, I felt like this is one of the bads. You know, the song wasn't that great, and they tried to sell us on Aegon and Daewon, like their last chance to sing together, but I don't even know if they were really that close to each other.
It doesn't seem like it.
It doesn't seem like it, yeah. So I felt that was the bad in my mind. And I know some of you might disagree, and some of you might believe that their friendship is true, but I'm gonna tell you that it's a lie. So how about the ugly?
You know, his time in the top 9 is nice, but I kind of see Daewon falling. You know, right now we see him as a dancer. Does he do anything? I don't know. It didn't really stand out. His hair has been dyed a couple of times. That's all I really remember. He needs those round glasses back and get magically come back.
Sorry, Harry Potter. Peace out. Okay,
That's it for UnitB.
stay tuned for part 2. The girls. KTV.
out.